I'm back to talk about grants, and more grants. Today is February the 21st. It is Monday. Happy Monday. We had some technical difficulties, but I'm back because I want you to go out there and get free money for your business. So I'm back to talk to you entrepreneurs and small business to help you be able to do it. So we're going to tell you where to go get it and how to go get it. Okay. So you will find resources, our masterclasses, cheat sheets, and other tools across the screen. You'll see them pinned to the comments, also in the description and the show notes. So use those to go out here and secure some of these grants that are out here. I'm telling you, we worked over the weekend, put hours in to update our grant tracker. That is our free grant listing. And I updated it with over 30 new grants. 30 new grants. And that wasn't all. I couldn't even finish. I had to go to sleep. So that just tells you what programs are out here for you. If you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, doesn't matter what industry you're in, doesn't matter if you started your business already or not, there is a grant for you. There's a grant with your name on it. So welcome again to all of you all. Thank you for joining me again after the technical difficulties. Let me know if you're new here. Shout yourself out in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you're from, and what your business is. If you're ready to get a grant, let us know you're ready to get a grant in the comments. So this is my opportunity that I take at least once a week to bring you up to speed on the grant programs, also stimulus programs that are available. I tell you that there are billions, really trillions of dollars out there in grant funding that you can get for your business. And again, it doesn't matter if you're nonprofit, for-profit, there are a lot of programs out here. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We just reached or surpassed our 50,000 YouTube subscriber goal. We're really growing across all of our social media platforms. So do be sure to follow us if you want to build wealth and you want to build legacy for you and your family. So let's get right into it. Do give this a thumbs up, hit that like button so more people see this, because what I can tell you is from the messages and emails and calls that I receive every day, there's still millions of businesses that don't know that these programs exist with their business. They think it's for everyone else, or maybe they're not in a place where they are well connected. A lot of business owners are isolated, so they don't know that these programs exist. And that's why we rely on you all to share our video, share our channel, and the information that we have available to help other business owners get access to the same information that you receive that help you in your business. So we definitely appreciate that. So let me get right to it. Since I'm a little bit late today, as always, I just first want to start out by letting you know about what we do here at She Boss Talk. We have a lot of opportunities for small business owners. Right now, this month for Black History Month, we are hosting the I Am Black Business Pitch Competition. So you have a chance to shoot your shot. This is it. You have until February the 28th to get your submissions in for a chance to win up to $1,000 for your business venture. That means even if you only have an idea, a concept in mind that you're excited and passionate about, that you have not actually started yet, you can pitch to win free money for your business up to $1,000. Just think about what you can use that money for. You can use that money to form your business, to get more marketing so you can get your message out. I mean, the opportunities are endless as far as how you use your money. We do not have stipulations on that, except that you use it for your business or to move your business forward. And so, as I mentioned before, our top winner last year, Nicole Murphy, we were just there with her, celebrating her as a sponsor and participant in her launch event, the Black Carpet Affair, where she was launching the Barter Black app for Black business owners to barter for services, right? So that eliminates the funding barrier when you can barter, right? Have a mutual beneficial exchange of products and services to help you move your business forward. And so it is an innovative concept. I'm looking forward. It is booming. I expect it to be super huge. And these are some of the things that happen when you participate in these types of programs. So again, we look forward to you all submitting your pitches. These are again for Black entrepreneurs, and you have until February the 28th. So tag somebody, share it with somebody you know that is a startup or has an idea, and let them pitch their business. You can't be afraid to pitch your business if you want money. If you want any type of free money, you have to know that you have something great, and you have to be able to communicate that. You have to be able and willing to communicate your idea or your business to other people if you want to get money. Okay, so we look forward to receiving all of your pitches. The next one that I wanted to highlight today is the Fearless Fund Strivers Grant. So the Fearless Fund has millions of dollars backing the fund. They have had many grants. They just had one that closed out maybe a couple weeks ago was called the Women of Color Grant. This is the Strivers Grant. They had this before, and they're bringing it back again. So I tell you a lot of times that the majority of grants, even if they close or they pause, that doesn't mean that it's permanent, that they're coming back around, reopening the grant on their cycle, or once they get more partners or more funding. That's really how it works. We see that with over 90% of the grants that we spotlight or that we share on our grant tracker. This is the Fearless Fund Strivers Grant. This one is a $10,000 grant, and this one is for Black women entrepreneurs or founders in the U.S. You have until the end of the year, December 31st, 2022, to apply for this grant. That is not usual. Usually, you only have a few weeks. You may have a month to get your application in, but guess what? They're giving you to the end of the year to get your applications in. Do I recommend you wait till the end of the year? No, I do not. These are very popular programs. They're very competitive programs. So you want to make sure you do take your time. You read through the instructions. You make sure you're eligible and that you submit a proper application and one that's going to help you stand out amongst the pack. And do that, but definitely you want to shoot your shot. So again, that is the Fearless Strivers Grant program that is available for Black women entrepreneurs and founders in the U.S. Next, let's talk about the Aveeno Black Female Entrepreneur Grant. Now, this is for Black female entrepreneurs. This is the $100,000 grant. $100,000 that they're giving away to a Black female founder with a product, brand, or technology that can meet the need of skin care and hair care needs of Black women. So I know I have a lot of peers that are in the beauty industry. They have skincare, hair care products specifically targeted to women of color. If that is you, this is your time to shoot your shot. All of these grants are on our grant tracker. Just go to the link, click it, and you will find it there. But again, this is what can you do with $100,000? I know what I can do with $100,000. I wish I qualified for this one. I do not. But there are at least 15 that I do when I updated the list over the weekend, I added those to my own spreadsheet where I track grants that I'm applying for. But if you fit this category, please go ahead and submit. If you're going to submit for this, please let me know in the comments. Again, that is the Aveeno Black Female Entrepreneur Beauty Grant. Shoot your shot to win that grant. Now, let me talk about a state grant really quickly. I mentioned that it was coming. I said this was coming. Now I'm talking to Michigan. I just talked to a gentleman helping him get capital right before I went live today. He's based out of Michigan. He has a trucking company, and I sent this to him. And I said that the governor of Michigan had passed legislation for a $409 million small business grants in the state of Michigan. And we know anytime they pass a bill, that is not the end of it. They actually have to set it up, set the team who is going to be the one that oversees the grant, implement it, oversees the process, all of that. So they got all of that done. And guess what? They are opening it up. So they already announced it. They already have a website. And I'm going to share that with you today. That grant, let me tell you, is up to $5 million that your business can get in the state of Michigan. So if you're in the state of Michigan and you have a small business, let me know. If you know a business owner in the state of Michigan, tag them in this video. So I'm going to share it really quickly with you. Again, this is for small business owners in the state of Michigan. And they actually stood this grant up really quickly. So this one will be opening in March. I believe this is it. The Afflicted Business Relief Grant is what they're calling it. And so we're going to give it time to pull up here. It should be on the screen. You should see it. There we go. Okay. So you see it here on the screen. State of Michigan, michigan.gov /ABR. Please, if you're in Michigan and know someone is, please notate that or screenshot this page and send it to someone that you know. So this is the landing page here, and it's giving you information. It starts right at the top because I get all of these questions a lot about grants. Simply click on the link of the grant that you want, and all your questions will be answered. Okay, so it will tell you what businesses are eligible, how and when to apply, financial hardship grant award amounts, FAQs, events, and more. Because I do know that they're hosting at least 3 webinars for you. It's important to participate in those webinars because they're giving you insight into the grant process that you need to know. That if you maybe not attend the webinar, you may not know, and you may not know what you need to do to be able to stand out or be able to meet the requirements of the program. So this is the website. Then I'll come back, and you can see here is telling you about the different events that are coming up, the overview, right? And then another overview webinar here is giving you that information. Let's go here, and it's saying what are the eligible expenses. So you have a page dedicated for this. So you can see this long list of businesses. So I know one of the biggest things is Michigan. What they're saying is that businesses that were in operation on October 1st are eligible of 2019. So you had to be in operation by October 1st of 2019 to be eligible for this grant. If you satisfy the following, you have to have a physical presence and conduct business operations in Michigan. You fall within one of 9 eligible business categories. Is a non-tax exempt. Is not tax exempt under the IRS code. Is not a government entity, and is currently open for business. So you must be currently open for business if you want to have a chance at this grant. Your business has a decline in total Michigan sales between calendar year of 2019 and 2020 equal to or greater than 5%. Now, we know Michigan was one of the hardest hit states in the U.S. They have had several grants, and we know many businesses suffered a great deal. This is great because the percentage of sales loss or sales decline is so small. It's so small, 5%. I mean, 90% of businesses or more had a decline of 5%. Most had a decline of way more than that. So, and it's saying if not, you are ineligible at this time. Businesses that were in operation on October the 1st, 2019 must certify that they have sustained a loss of 5% in total sales between the year 2019 and 2020. Okay, you are eligible. You are able to provide information and associated documentation on the financial hardship. So again, it's an exchange. They're going to give you money, but you have to give them verification documents about your business and your financial hardship. So expect that will happen not just with this grant, but other grants as well. Okay, so you must submit a complete application, right? So that they're telling you, and the applications will be accepted until March 31st of March. So March 31st of 2022. This program opens on March the 1st. So please mark your calendars and get ready to apply when it opens. I'll let you read through the other requirements here, but just really quickly, the 9 eligible business categories that they mentioned above here, they are listed here. So entertainment venues, these businesses infer to the use of a facility for the purpose of spending time engaged as a spectator to a ticketed event. Eligible businesses that fall within the category includes auditoriums, arenas, banquet halls, cinemas, concert halls, conference centers, performance venues, sporting venues, stadiums, and theaters. So if the business does not fall directly within those categories listed above, yet identifies as entertainment venue business, it may still apply. Okay? So it's telling you there, and then goes on to list out the recreation facilities, amusement parks, arcades, bingo halls, bowling alleys, casinos, nightclubs, skating rinks, water parks, trampolines, okay, trampoline parks, barbers and cosmetologists. Where are you? I know a lot of barbers and cosmetologists. You're included. Exercise facilities, those fitness centers, gyms, exercise studios are included here. Food establishments in Michigan. So you see this long list, okay? So I'm not even going to read, it's so long. But all of these, like if you have a restaurant, mobile truck, food truck, a food stand, most likely your business is going to be included in this. Nursery, dealers, growers, athletic trainers, body arts facilities, hotels, beds and breakfast, and the like. So again, visit this website if you're a small business in Michigan. Read through all of the requirements and categories thoroughly. Don't just assume that you don't qualify, because it just said, if not this, then this. Okay, so I'll let you follow all of those instructions for this particular grant. Now, it's telling you here on the financial hardship what's included as financial hardship here, but I know the grant is up to $5 million for your business. Okay, again, this is Michigan's grant. So shoot your shot if you are a small business in the state of Michigan. Really quickly, I'm going to showcase another state. This is just an example that I told you before, that states have many grant programs. Not all of them have a major COVID grant, although they should. Some had them earlier on. Some are bringing them back. Some are passing their own legislation for more money. You just have to monitor it. Get connected to business organizations and leaders in your particular state. So when these things roll out, you are one of the first people to know about these programs. So I'm not even in Michigan, and I knew about it before they even launched it. So I knew to be looking out for when they officially open up the program so that I can bring it to you. Okay. So there are so many grants in every state, not just managed by the government, but other organizations, business centers, chambers, churches, foundations, and the like. So please look out for those grants at your state, your county, and your city levels. Now, this next one is for Georgia. Georgia is another hard-hit state that has had many grants. So again, small businesses, if you're in Atlanta, let me know in the comments. Tag somebody you know in Georgia. Okay. This is a grant that is open. I mentioned they actually put millions of dollars into a program called Invest Atlanta. So this is one of the grants that is available. I anticipate that there will be more under that will come. Other ones that may be available as well. This is just one of the latest ones that I am aware of. Let me just make sure it's showing on the screen for you. There we go. All right, you see that. If you're in Georgia, Atlanta, okay, Rise Together Atlanta. So if you are in the city of Atlanta, this is for you. I would encourage you to apply, to read through The qualifications you can read on Invest Atlanta, more information. They have more programs available than just this one. You can see them along the left side of the page. They have menu items. This is the Resurgent grant here. Applications will be open starting March the 1st. So I'm giving you a heads up that they're not even open yet. They're going to be open. Okay, so starting March the 1st through April the 29th of 2022, this is what they say. Many of Atlanta's small businesses need help adapting to COVID-19 to rise up, recover, and thrive once again. Through the Resurgence Grant Fund, eligible businesses may be awarded grants of up to $40,000 to reimburse costs incurred after March 3rd, 2021 by adapting business operations in the past COVID environment. Through this program, Invest Atlanta seeks to lessen the negative financial impact to businesses and recover costs associated with operating safely during the pandemic. So how many of you all that know that many businesses incur significant costs to adjust to the COVID-19 pandemic, outfitting their brick and mortars, creating new space, creating safer spaces, training, getting additional equipment, all of those things, all of those costs that you incur, they're going to help you by giving you a grant up to $40,000. And then it's giving you information on how to apply. Read the program overview. You can read the FAQs, and they're telling you, number 3, applications open soon. Click here to be notified. You want to be notified. So when it says click to be notified, that means when it does open, you will be sent an email letting you know it's open so you can go ahead and apply. Now, they already hosted a webinar for this, so you can go click on it and rewatch the webinar to get important information that you need to know if you are going to apply for this program. And then it gives you more details based on for-profit businesses and nonprofit businesses. So that tells you that they're both can qualify under this program, and it has additional downloaded documents that you will need to supply in order to meet the qualifications for this to be considered for this particular grant. So again, this is Invest Atlanta is the one that is administering and implementing this grant program. So again, learn more about Invest Atlanta and all of the programs and assistance that is provided under this program. Okay, so for up to $40,000 that you can get for your business. Isn't that amazing? Again, $40,000 for your business. Okay, and those are only 2 states. That does not mean they're all the states. On our grant tracker, we have a list of the top state grants. I may go through, depending on how much time I have left, some other state grants, but again, they may not be at the state level. They could be county, they could be city, it could be any types of organizations in between. I mean, I've even seen grants that the NBA and NFL have partnered on to be able to provide small business grants. So again, there's so many different organizations and businesses that offer grants. You really need to make sure that you're in tune and you're connected so that you get access to these grants. Okay. Let me remind you of a new grant as well. FedEx, they have a few different grants. This is their 10th annual grant of $50,000. This is a very popular, very well-known grant program that is currently open through the end of the month. It will close February 28th. So if you have not put in your application, this is all small businesses. So you can go to their website. It is on our tracker. You can Google it and find it as well for you to shoot your shot. So I know that they're going to be giving out a certain number of $50,000 grants and a certain number of $20,000 grants, but they have the same information as far as eligibility, how it works, the timelines, because they have different steps in the process. So they close it the 28th. And they do have a voting period as well, where you can get people to vote for you. So do check that out. Again, the FedEx grants up to $50,000 is currently open. So a new grant that is coming out as well is the Capital One grant. It is not open. So you see all these that are just coming up in the next month. So get ready. Capital One grant is coming up. It opens on March 10th. This one is for Black-owned businesses as well. I believe this one is for up to, you can get $10,000. So again, once it does open, I'll come on and do another video once it opens. But right now, you can get on the email list. Okay, so again, you want to get on that email list so that you can be notified when the program opens. That is Capital One. Now, before I got shut off, before I did mention, but let me go back again, the $100,000 grant that I mentioned that is super huge is Aveeno grant. Okay, so they're giving out grants to Black women entrepreneurs who either have a business, a brand, or technology that helps with skin care and hair care for Black women. So I know I have a lot of peers that are in the skincare or beauty space that have products like this that cater to Black women. So this is your opportunity to shoot your shot for $100,000. Okay, and this is by Aveeno. How many of you are familiar with the Aveeno brand? I know I do. I am. I actually have one of their body washes upstairs. So I love the brand, and I have face washes from Aveeno as well. So I love the brand, and again, this is one of the latest companies that's coming on board to provide grants. I mean, all of these companies, there's so many, too many to actually list, that are coming out with grants, or they're partnering with other companies to provide grants as well. So you should see it on the screen. This is just to give you, so you know what it looks like. This is on the Essence website, and you can see Aveeno Skincare here. Right, you can win $100,000 for your beauty business ongoing mentorship from Aveeno. I mean, look, not only do you get money, you get coaching, you get mentorship from executives, leaders, experts at Aveeno, and a trip to Essence Fest. Look at that. And a trip to Essence Fest is so popular. It's a popular annual event every year. So it says hit the enter now button, fill out the form between 6:30 p.m. Eastern, February 2nd through April 30th at 11:59 p.m. So you see this big button here. Okay, so you can enter here by April the 30th of this year. Number 2, tell us why. Let me go back up here or go back down. Hold on just a second. It's getting away from me. I know it's asking for a video for you to put. I know you have to put a video in here, like many do ask you to do. I'm trying to get back up here to the top. There we go. Tell us why. Create a 1 to 2 minute video introducing yourself, your business, and why you got started. Explain how natural ingredients play a key role in your products and your business. If you prefer, lean into modern video storytelling and provide a vertical video. So 1 to 2 minute video, and then it's telling you where to upload your video on number 3 to be reviewed. A review required information and submit. So again, make sure that you read through the entire website, all of the information that is providing you if you want to shoot your shot for this. So again, if you are in that industry, I would go ahead and apply. Thank you so much, Seeking Truth, for your super sticker. Those go towards our She Boss Up grant fund. So we're excited about that too. That's coming at the end of the year. Before I close, or why I'm just mentioning this, if you have are a business owner and would like to sponsor, if you would like to contribute products or services, we're going to have a big prize and a collab. We're going to make this collaborative this year because we've had some business owners reach out to us that want to provide services to our grant winners. If that's you, please shoot us an email at hello@shebosstalk.com. because we're starting early this year. It's going to be bigger and better this third year in doing this. So we're excited about that. Definitely get on the email list if you want to apply for that grant in the fourth quarter of 2022. Okay. Now, so I talked about the highlights of these grants. Now I'm going to just remind you of the stimulus programs that are available still for business owners. So the big one is the employee retention tax credit. We've been helping businesses get access to this credit. Now we're touching near 2 million, but that's fantastic. All types of businesses with W-2 employees. So if you had W-2 employees in 2020 or 2021, you may qualify for this program. If your business was impacted by COVID-19, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to see if you qualify. You upload your documents, your payroll, your 941 tax returns, and your sales information. And our partners will be able to tell you if you qualify and how much you qualify for in a refundable tax credit. That's money back to you. That's money that you deserve, that you are owed back by the federal government, by the IRS. Okay. The Treasury Department is the one that's overseeing this program. This is not run by the SBA. So this is very new or unfamiliar to a lot of people. But this was launched at the same time as PPP and EIDL. Okay, those were just the more popular programs. This program underwent changes as well. So back when it first started, you could not get ERTC and PPP at the same time. But guess what? Just like with the other programs, they passed bills that made improvements to the program. That was one of the biggest ones. So you can receive PPP and get access to this credit. Okay. Now these credits can be significantly huge. So you may be thinking this is too good to be true. But did you say that with PPP? I mean, I thought it was too good to be true that I would get 3 PPPs, but I got them. I applied for them and I got them and I accepted them, right? So we're seeing an average claim of $260,000 per business, per employer. It could be less. I mean, I've had business owners get 11,000. That's huge to a business that had no idea that they even qualified for this program. Before this, they were getting 0. Okay. It's huge for a business that we help get 40,000. I mean, we just helped a business get access to $500,000. And I'm sure they're just like, how? Right? How is this possible? But this is one of the many programs that was launched under the CARES Act. And we know how many programs that we already know about. This is another one. Okay. Here's the challenge is that the bigger businesses, right? So this is for small businesses with employees 500 or less, right? So, but the larger small businesses are the ones that aren't getting it. They know about it, right? Unfortunately, the smaller of small businesses and the underserved businesses, especially in minority groups, don't know about these programs. So I'm encouraging you to go ahead, fill out the survey, see if you qualify, and our experts will help you file for your credit. Now, that process goes smooth as long as you provide your information. We give you help. I can help direct you, but I can't fill out your form. We can't do any of that. We can't guide you into what to say. You have to be accurate with the information that you provide. And as long as you do that, you will know if you qualify or not and how much. Then once we file for you, the IRS is taking between 6 and 8 months to actually get you your funds. Okay, so just look at it as a bonus that is coming for you, right? A bonus in July, August, or September that you'll be able to get for your business. And you can start thinking about now, once you file, what can you do with that business to move your business forward to achieve your business goals? Okay, so that is the employee retention tax credit. we've helped all types of industries, restaurants, gyms, fitness centers, doctors' offices, optometrists, chiropractors, childcare providers, logistics companies, trucking companies, you name it, even consultants, right? Businesses in the financial industry. There really is no limit on the industries that may qualify, as long as if you have W-2 employees and you impacted in one of the three ways that you will see when you go to fill out the survey. So again, get your applications in. If you know a business owner, if you patronize, you spend your money with them, please mention it. Let them know that this may be an opportunity for them. They may qualify for it. Share our video. Have them shoot me an email. I'm happy to help them out in that regard. Another program is the Child Care Stabilization Grant that are still available. These are administered by each of the states. So if you are a child care provider, whether you're home care or have a brick and mortar daycare center, you may qualify for the program. So, but you need to reach out to your Child and Family Services Department in your state to see if you qualify and put your applications in for the grant program. Again, administered in your state. Billions of dollars were given to each state. There are a few states that I've heard of that they actually ran out of money. So you all have been good about getting your applications in. And now what they're doing is they're passing state legislation to add more money to the pot because there's such a need. Daycare centers continue to be impacted by COVID-19, and it's another group that is hard hit. That's why, again, if you're a child care provider, you can qualify for the child care credit, the child care grant, not credit, child care stabilization grant, and possibly the ERTC credit. So go after both. Whatever you can qualify for and get, again, shoot your shot to get it. Now, I want to give an update regarding EIDL as well, the COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loan and Grant Program. I did a video last week. So if you are still in the process with your grant or loan, or you are in under appeal, I would encourage you to go check out that video that I did. We're still offering one-on-one assistance. I'm not currently offering the workshops, but if you need one-on-one assistance with the process, I'm happy to help you. The link is in the show notes and in the description. You can book a call with us. Please make sure you have your information ready and organized. I need to see your determination letter, because still people get the determination letter and tell me that there's they don't know why they were denied. The letter will tell you why you're denied. So that's why I need to know, to be able to tell you if we can help you. Because there's some denials you can't overcome. Like you can't overcome just not being eligible for the program. Like an example, if you applied and your business started after January 31st of 2020, then you would never qualify, because that is a requirement under the program. Okay. But if there's something like you did a miscalculation, or you didn't submit your tax returns, or they weren't able to verify some information or the like, then those are types of things that we can help you overcome, get approved, and get funded. So we know that the program closed, but let me tell you, there are hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners alike that are still in the process, either in process, they were denied, in appeal, or waiting to appeal, or received a loan and trying to get an increase. And interesting enough, there are quite a few that received a loan but can't get the increase, okay, for a number of different reasons. Especially if you got the loan in 2020, right, when it was a simple process, they didn't verify anything. Know that if you got a loan or grant in 2020, they weren't verifying any information unless you were declined, okay? That means they went on your word. You self-certified that the information you were giving was true and accurate. But now you're trying to go back and apply, and you say, okay, I got the loan, now I want an increase. Now they're going to ask you for all those verification documents that they didn't ask you for in 2020, and some new ones. Okay. So once they start verifying this information, that's when if there may be some hiccups and you may find that you are declined. And then we need to figure out why, because I know there's several people that receive grants and loans that shouldn't have, or they shouldn't receive the amount that they received. Okay. So we examine all of that when you schedule a call to figure out what you can do, if anything, to move the process forward with regards to your EIDL grant or loans. Now, I know there was a deadline for if you have been denied for the targeted advance grant of up to 10,000, you had to have gotten your appeals in. So if you didn't get your appeals in for the deadline, then you're really out of luck. But if you were in process at that time and now you're declined, you still have an opportunity. Now, I do know as of January the 1st of 2022, you only have one shot. You only have one shot at an appeal for the targeted advance grant. You no longer have 2, 3, 4, and 5 tries. So you got to get it right the first time. So if you need help trying to get it right the first time, please do book a call, because again, that's up to 5,000 or the 10,000 or the balance thereof if you received any portion of the grant in 2020. Just another reminder with regards to PPP forgiveness, because we always have new people. This program also closed, but we know there are business owners and entrepreneurs, nonprofits, and the like that are in the process of, they have the loan, but they need forgiveness. Okay. And so the smallest of grants are the ones that are really still outstanding, right? These are grants that are 150,000 or lower, and really those that are less than 50,000 are the ones that are most outstanding. That means that you haven't submitted your application at all. And I hope you're not thinking that it's automatic forgiveness, like some of the people were misinforming some of you all. You have to submit your applications for forgiveness through your lender. Now, if they're one of the over 4,000 that have opted into the SBA direct forgiveness portal, go ahead and take the 5 minutes to submit your application. It's a really easy, simple process, and they are really quick. The SBA, of turning that decision around with regards to your grant. Now, one thing I mentioned in the last stimulus update that is very important is that some lenders were telling you or forcing you to apply for less than full forgiveness of your PPP. Now, if that was you, then you have another opportunity to have that reviewed and possibly get 100% forgiveness on your PPP loan. Okay, so your lender should be reaching out to you with regards to the process. So if you want to learn more about that, go back to the last stimulus video that I did. I believe it was last week, and you can get more information on that. But your lender should be submitting information to you about the review of your PPP loan. You have 30 days to respond, and then at which time your lender has 5 days to respond and submit for further review. So I've had some people ask me about, not about that particular situation, but if they didn't get full forgiveness, they were asking what to do. You only have 30 days to appeal. But this is a special instance where you get another opportunity to have a review, because for whatever reason, and obviously the SBA didn't agree with these reasons, that these lenders just said, we're not even going to give you the option to apply for full forgiveness. Who does that, right? You the only thing we're going to allow you to do is apply for partial forgiveness. So you're probably looking at like what is happening? Like, what is going on? Like, what can I do about this? Now you have something that you can do. Now, don't miss the email correspondence that they send you, please. Please check your inbox and your spam folders for any communications that may come through for your lender, and make sure that you act quickly on that, because once the time expires, it expires, and you will not have another opportunity. Now, there are at least $30 billion in PPP loans that were not forgiven, right? So that is still significant, right? There were almost $1 trillion in loans given out. So it's on the smaller scale, but I mean, that's still a lot of money that is not forgiven. Okay. And so what happens if your loan is not forgiven? You have to pay it back. So most of my peers, they have already gotten forgiveness, full forgiveness of their loans. So congratulations to all of them. Congratulations to me, because I'm in that group. But I do know that some still have not received forgiveness. So go ahead, get your applications in, get your forgiveness, so you do not have to pay that money back. Some of you already know that you're going to have to pay it back. You already anticipated that. That's different than people that don't anticipate it, and then they're surprised when they get the notice in the mail that they have a payment that is due. Okay, so let me just go through. I see all of you all out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing your businesses. You all have amazing businesses. So you got to get seen. You got to get heard. Start letting people know about your business. Start shooting your shot, applying for these different programs to get you some funding. Also, make sure that you're doing the right things to bring more sales to your business. If you haven't already, do check out our video. We had our special guest, Z Scott. She is the SEO queen, and we are sharing with you how to get more sales using SEO. For those that are new to that term, that is search engine optimization. Okay, so you want to drive more traffic to your website. And you want that traffic to convert into sales, customers, clients, right? And so we're teaching you how to do that. So do go check out that video. So someone is asking how to apply for a grant. So again, if you are coming in late, go back, rewind, catch the replay. Go to our grant tracker. That is our free listing. It is in the show note in the description. Click on that. You will see all the grants that I listed today and more that you can apply for. There's 10 on my list right now that I've added to my spreadsheet that I have to apply for by this weekend. Okay. And then I put the deadline date so that I do not miss the dates. Okay. So I encourage you to do the same. Just click on the link, go to the grant that you want, see if it's one that you qualify for. All the information is there. Okay. All right. So grants, one more thing before I close out. Know that grants take a while. They could take a few months or several months to review and make a determination if you are going to be a winner or one of their awardees. So definitely anticipate that it does take time, especially if it is a larger grant or you have large amounts of people, like thousands of people applying for these grants. It takes time to thoroughly go through all of the applications, making sure they met all the requirements, making sure that they uploaded all the documents, making sure that everything is verified, then reading all the statements that they submitted, and then doing a review or voting on those. So it is a lengthy process that grantors take seriously, and they don't want to, they want to be thorough. Okay. And you want them to be thorough. So it takes time. So in the interim, there are other programs out there. There are other programs like loans, revenue-based funding, credit lines. We help with all of those, right? So while you're waiting on grants, if you need a loan or some other types of funding to help, again, you have working capital for your business, we assist with that as well. And we also assist with you getting more visible and getting promotion, right? Leveraging our network so that you can bring in more sales, okay? We need all of you all to get more visible in your business, especially online. Implement tools and technology that is going to get you in front of more and more people, okay? And more of the right people. More and more of your target audience is what you want. And so we're here to show you how to do it. So at your leisure, please check out our videos, use them. They're educational tools, free educational tools at that, to help you achieve your goals in business. So thank you so much. As always, I hope this has been helpful for you all. Go get your money. Go get your money. It's out here. It's not going away. More is coming on board. The question is, are you ready? Do you want it? Do you want it? And are you ready to go get it? So if you stay ready, you're in a better position to go out here and get this grant money that is available. Thank you so much. Continue to be the boss with Amplified Impact. Continue to stay safe and in good health. Have a great day.